Dragon Ball Daima episode 18 has officially dropped today. And man, it is a good time to be a Dragon Ball fan. We are eating good. So, warning, spoilers ahead. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video for some scenes from the latest episode. This episode of Dragon Ball Daima, titled Awakening, is insane, man. Dragon Ball Daima so far, it got off to a slow start, but it's really picked up. They've given us some awesome characters, some great moments from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta to Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the last episode, and now they've done it. They have outdone themselves. Dragon Ball Daima will go down in history as one of the best episodes just of all time, man, in my opinion. So this episode picks up where the last one left off, with everybody fighting Gomah in his supreme Demon King form. And Super Saiyan 3 Goku is able to land some hits. You know, he's doing his thing. There's a cool little scene where Majin Buu comes in to help Goku fight, and he actually gets what resembles Super Saiyan 3 hair. So it's pretty cool, pretty funny little nod. But, you know, ultimately Gomah is just mopping the floor with them until eventually Goku, in his Super Saiyan 3 form, gets sort of energy or like a spell or magic something from Neva. And this causes him to awaken. Man, what comes next is just mind blowing. They have this amazing transformation sequence, and Goku unlocks this new transformation. And of course, like we were all speculating, it resembles Super Saiyan 4. He grows his tail, he gets the fur, his hair turns red, and he even has the yellow pants. It is freaking awesome. And in this form, Goku's able to deflect this giant energy blast that Goma like shoots down at the arena and throw it back at him. This victory is short-lived, and Goma ends up gaining the upper hand again. We don't need to go too much into what actually happens to the episode. Go and watch it for yourself. Let me know what you think. But ultimately, they end up summoning Porunga. And this is done by Glorio at the behest of Dr. Arinsu. Now, this is where we get into the territory of, is Glorio going to end up betraying them? Is Glorio going to turn around and help out Goku and company? You know, we'll find out in the next episode, because it sort of ends on a cliffhanger where you're left wondering, right? But the actual Porunga that is summoned is giant and red. Now, this was awesome because this is like a nod to the OG Dragon Ball GT when they summon Ultimate Shenron in the beginning, and he's just a giant red version of Shenron. So I thought that was cool. I like that. I like all the GT nods in Daima. And they recently came out and announced that they were sort of going for that. You know, I mean, it's obvious, but we got that confirmation. So, anyways, I've included some clips of the actual transformation, you know, from the episode, and just everything about this episode was amazing. The camera work, I mean, the angles, the drawing, the actual quality of the images, it's just so great. So, I really, really enjoyed this new form being introduced. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of it. Did you think it was a good idea to include this Super Saiyan 4-esque form? Did you think it was a little too much fan service? You know, let me know what you think of Daima as a whole as well. Personally, I'm I don't even have words, man. I love Super Saiyan 4, and I think it's awesome that we're getting some representation of this form. Now, is it going to be a Demon World exclusive transformation? Like, can this only be accessed in the Demon Realm through the power of this Elder Namekian, or can any Dragon Clan magic type Namekian bestow this energy onto a Saiyan to help them unlock the form? That's something that'll be interesting to explore down the road. And I hope we see this form again. I hope they end up working this into Super now that the manga is picking back up. We'll see what ends up happening with that. Maybe they'll go back to the Demon Realm, but we still have a few episodes of Daima left for them to, wrap up the story. And hopefully they give us some explanation or, just something to further this plot line, because, I was skeptical at first with Daima, but I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I'm just going to take what I can get with Dragon Ball. But they ended up really winning me over, man. They outdid themselves with this episode and the last one. Fantastic. So let me know down below what you thought of the episode, what you think of Daima as a whole, and what you think of this new form. And until next time, peace.